Welcome back to the Oklahoman's Video Studio. I'm Dave Morris. The Miss Rodeo Oklahoma pageant is underway at various locations throughout the state. We are joined with some royalty here today. Ladies, thanks so much for stopping in.
Well, thanks for having us.
See how polite they are? This is very nice. Right next to me, 2016 Miss Rodeo Oklahoma, Sydney Spencer.
Yes.
Very nice to see you. 2016 Miss Rodeo Oklahoma Teen, Kassidy McKee.
Yes, sir.
And 2016 Miss Rodeo Oklahoma Princess Hallie Horine.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, you
Close
got it
enough.
right.
All right. Well, and then over there on the couch, Callie Baker, thanks for your help as well. Ladies, thanks so much for stopping in.
We're excited to be here.
It's a busy week. I'm looking at the pageant schedule here. Started on Wednesday, runs through Saturday. You guys just stay nonstop, right?
We definitely do. Yesterday we had our orientation where the contestants for the 60th Miss Rodeo Oklahoma pageant checked in at the Wyndham Hotel, and then we moved on to the Lazy E Arena in Guthrie and had our horsemanship competition. And then today we had our speech competition at the Southern Nazarene University, and the contestants are having interviews right now, and then tonight we have our Reigning Cancer event. So that's exciting. And then tomorrow we have a full day of events as well, and holding our fashion show at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. So that is open to the public. So anyone is welcome to come to that. It starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So we'd love to have everyone come out.
Very nice. And then the coronation on Saturday at 1 o'clock at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. You guys are the reigning champions, if you will. What do you remember from competing? How hard was this a year ago?
A year ago, my mom and I were actually just talking about that on the way up here. A year ago, there was so much stress that it was hard to just take a breath and really enjoy the experience you were on. And looking back now at my year so far and at this experience last year, you learn so much and you grow so much as a person that you couldn't get that experience anywhere else.
Good life experience from all the things, all the events you guys go to and the people that you meet.
Yes, it's great to put on your resumes, and you get to interact with so many different people from so many different parts around the country, around the state, and it's just an awesome opportunity.
Hallie, what do you remember? Were you nervous?
Yes, I was actually very nervous. My favorite part was the speeches.
I don't know. Why is that?
I don't know.
Most people would think that'd be the most nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I think it's because I've always liked to talk.
So people who know you are like, oh, this is right up Hallie's alley. She's going to be all about the talking. All right, very good. Now, you mentioned that some speech competition is, I guess that was maybe this morning, and some other things going on. But I'm looking at this, impromptu and personality questions. What's that like? To me, that sounds scary.
It can be if you aren't as in the knowledge as all the rest of us would be. So unlike a normal beauty pageant, rodeo queens have to have a vast knowledge of not only rodeo knowledge about the PRCA, but also equine and vet knowledge. You also have to know everything about the agricultural and, of course, current events and what's going on around us and how it's affecting our daily lives and, of course, the Western way of life. So we answer any type of questions that are in that realm, the realm of possibilities of that.
Sydney, where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
I am from Collinsville, Oklahoma, but I've grown up in several different places here in Oklahoma, and mostly I grew up on the rodeo road traveling. So it's been a great experience to be able to do that, and then again be able to be Miss Rodeo Oklahoma and travel as well. And I've traveled all over the United States. My first trip was in Denver in January, and then I went to Kissimmee in Florida in February and Houston in March. I've been in lots of different places, and I leave for Cheyenne next week and then back to Colorado for the PRCA Hall of Fame in August. So we do a lot of traveling promoting our sport of rodeo and also, of course, Oklahoma. And that's one of our values as the Oklahoma Rodeo Pageants Council is to be able to help further women along in their education and, of course, being able to experience life.
And then the big national competition coming up in December, right?
Yes, Miss Rodeo America is held in conjunction with the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas, and that is such a prestigious award. And last year you were able to meet with Miss Rodeo America Lauren Heaton, who is our very first Miss Rodeo Oklahoma to win that title. And it's exciting. Right now there's over 35 state queens that I'll be competing against, and many of them are my very best friends. You know, we all travel together, and so it's great. It's going to be a very fun fun-filled week, but it's also going to be very nerve-wracking, and I'm very excited for it.
Very nice. Kassidy, where are you from?
Yes, sir. I'm from Northeast Oklahoma, a tiny town called Lenapaw up by Coffeyville, Kansas.
Yeah, we were talking about that. And the way Oklahoma works, it's like high school football or a tornado warning. You hear about these small towns, you're like, okay, I know about it because I've seen it on the weather map.
Yeah.
But I had not heard of that town.
Yeah, it is about population 250 maybe.
So it's 249 when you leave town.
Right, exactly. Well, maybe 245, including my parents and family.
Right.
So it's literally, you blink, you miss it. You will miss the turn if you blink, and that's it. But it's good. It's treated me well.
And how's this year gone for you?
It has been amazing. I've grown up in rodeo my whole life as a competitor myself. My parents...
What'd you compete in?
I compete in barrel racing, and I compete in cutting in high school rodeos as well. And my parents are competitors. My dad's a professional rodeo announcer and TV commentator.
Cool.
So I've grown up around rodeo my whole life, but being involved in rodeo in this side of things as a state title holder has been a whole new experience for me. Getting to travel to the rodeos and not just be a spectator watching my dad or my mom, but getting to interact with the public, interact with the kids, and tell them what rodeo is all about, and being just to educate them on our way of life. And it's just been such a great opportunity that I can't even express all of it.
Hallie, how'd you get involved in this?
I grew up around rodeo. My dad does.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Blackburn, but I go to school in Cleveland, and my address is Pawnee.
Very nice.
Very confusing.
So how'd you get involved? You grew up around it.
Yes, my dad was in ranch rodeos, and I would always see the princesses, the teens, the queens doing their wave, and I've always asked if I could do it, and about last year, or maybe even the year before, was the time I started. This was actually my first title to hold.
Well, very nice. Congratulations. All right, some fun questions for you. I got to ask about the appearance, the tiaras, in pageant stuff. Are the tiaras just on a hat? Is there another tiara? Do you always have to have the hat? What are some of the regulations that go into this?
Well, our crown does come off of our hat because, of course, as you see, I have a black hat on, and then Kassidy has a white hat on. So we have different colored. We just have different colored hats to go with our outfits. So the crown does come off.
Good answer.
And of course, we are regular people, but when we are going to an appearance dressed as Miss Rodeo Oklahoma, or appearing at a rodeo, or of course here at a radio or TV interview, radio interviews, school visits, that sort of thing, we definitely are dressed as Miss Rodeo Oklahoma and in our Wrangler pant product, and definitely showcasing our sponsors as well.
I was about to ask, what goes into the official look? So the hat, jackets, what else?
Well, it can range anywhere. Like if we're going somewhere for an interview, such as today, we're going to be in a jacket and look professional as always. But then we also have our arena outfits, as we say, which is just a really blinged out shirt. And then obviously we always have our hat and crown on, and always have our banner and belt buckle. But as far as like the shirt we wear, the jacket we wear, vest, whatever it may be, that part is kind of up to us and what we're appearing at.
Yeah, and you definitely can find any trendy Western look at Teeners, or we also have other great things that sometimes we can go pick a jacket up at Dillard's or Macy's, but definitely we definitely try to stay within Western trendy fashion, and using Western designers such as Wrangler or Rock 47 in area, just making sure that we are wearing those products as well.
Okay. Now, this week at the pageant, I'm coming to you with this question, Hallie. How many people are how many competitors are there?
Well, there are 2 in the princess category competing for my crown, but soon will be one of theirs.
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure there are 4 or 5 in the teen, and then in the miss, I think there is 4.
Okay.
There are 9 total contestants this week.
Yeah.
And how many are playing Pokemon?
I actually do not know that answer.
But you are, right?
Yes.
And you two, not so much.
No, sir.
No.
Couldn't tell you a thing about it.
We are a little too busy to be on our phones, so.
Fair enough. That's a good answer. I'm just wondering, you're wandering around lazy. Hey, there's another one, you know?
Well, I cannot play them. I cannot play it here, but in Cleveland, I play it there.
That's funny. That's good stuff. All right. What should people know about what they have to look forward to? The fashion show on Friday nights, 7 o'clock.
Of course, if anyone is interested in becoming a part of the Miss Rodeo Oklahoma organization, just log on to our website at missrodeooklahoma.com. We also have a Facebook page, the Oklahoma Rodeo Pageants Council, that they can like. And then also we have a Miss Rodeo Oklahoma like page as well. So every year the girl that is holding the crown carries on with that Facebook page. So it's a great organization to be a part of, and we would love volunteers. Anyone that loves to be a part of the Western way of life is definitely welcome and volunteering as well. So we are definitely excited for the rest of our pageant, and anyone that wants information about that can find it on our Facebook and our website as well.
Well spoken. Great ambassadors right here. Sydney, Kassidy, and Hallie, thanks so much for stopping in.
Thank you.
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Congratulations on the win and your reign so far.
Thank you so much.
Have fun this week. Callie over there, thanks so much for your help as well. The Miss Rodeo Oklahoma pageant continues this week through Saturday. Again, the coronation, the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum on Saturday afternoon.